Hi guys, it is Monday the 8th of September. LDF London Design Festival is literally this weekend, the 13th and the 14th. And I've just got the brightest idea to make some tote bags that I'm going to put on sale. And I'm going to be making these tote bags in collaboration with my brother, who is an artist. He's going to be spray painting on the tote bags and I'm going to be making the tote bags. So we usually have about 300 attendees, and quite obviously, I'm not going to make 300 tote bags because I don't expect every single person to buy one. So I'm going to be making 30. I think that's a safe number. It's not too little and it's not too much. I think that's a perfect number. And I'm going to try my best to sell all of these tote bags just to make some quick money. So let's get into it. I went to the fabric shop and I bought 25 meters of calico. So I've had quite the morning, not slowing down. I'm gonna get started straight away, and I'm gonna give half of the fabric to my brother to go spray paint it and bring it back. I've spoken way too much. Let me just show you guys what I'm up to. So here's the fabric that I got. It's 25 meters of 100% cotton calico, and I carry this across London, guys. I'm not an easy girl. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna get into it. There we go. Okay. So the first order of business was to figure out a pattern. A tote bag is quite literally just a rectangle with straps, so I completed this in under 20 minutes. I knew from the jump that I didn't want a super basic tote bag, so there's a few details that I incorporated into it to make it a bit more functional and desirable. One of the first things being I wanted all the bags to be lined. Standard tote bags are usually just one layer of fabric and they can be very flimsy. I wanted a durable bag, so we made it a double layer. Secondly, I wanted the user to experience the luxury of being able to choose between a short handle and a long handle, which is a detail in bags that I think is one of the most important. Those two details form the foundation of the bag. Kelly came into the studio, we split the fabric and we set out to paint. Alright guys, we've just come into a park and we're going to be spraying the fabric in this park so we can have a large surface area and the fabric can dry quickly. StarOnCliff with the fabric. I think we should do it in the sun.
Yeah.
On the grass. Everybody's here. Oh. Mine was 3,000. Alright. Mine was 3,000.
Come on.
It's giving Omo adverts.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Do you want to come into the sun a bit more?
Come for it.
We laid the fabric out, we prepped up, and Kelly got to work spray painting his largest canvas yet, a 9-meter stretch of calico. He had full creative control to produce another one of his masterpieces, which he titled Connect the Dots. This explores life struggles, how we start at one point, move through challenges, and just keep going. Like a pen on paper, every mark takes us one step closer to completing our masterpiece.
We finished with what's it called, the last bit. Hey, we're done. Yeah. Fresh run, innit? You know? Hey.
This dance break there. Hey, Clifford. Right, so these are all the pieces cut. That's the main body of the tote bag, short strap, the long strap, and the patch pocket. And I have cut exactly 36 of these and I'm gonna get started with working on the lining. So all of these are lining pieces, and Kelly's still spraying the main body pieces. Immediately I logged into factory mode. You would think that I hated this process, but fun fact about me is I love to do repetitive tasks. Like, I literally just zone out, and in an instant I'm on autopilot. I lose track of time and I just keep going. Each bag had 4 straps, 2 short and 2 long. So in total I had to prep, I think, 144 straps, press all of them and stitch all of them. And I just loved it. I just loved doing it so much. You can literally see the threads all over me. Man, I was locked in. By the end of day 1, I had prepped all the pockets and straps. And on the other hand, it took a bit over 3 hours, but Kelly had managed to paint the entire canvas and he brought it back to the studio. Hi guys, it's day 2. We're back in the studio. It's 10 a.m. and I'm gonna get started straight away. No delays, let's get into it. To be honest, I think I spent more time pressing throughout this entire project than even sewing, but I'm not mad about it. The fabric came back in and I spread it out on the table. The artwork looked absolutely phenomenal. The colors were so vibrant and they perfectly matched the theme of our exhibition, which was Letters to the Sun. It was supposed to give a very summery vibe, and I think it did just that in a very unique and authentic way. Again, I logged back into factory mode. I had to cut out 36 bags out of the fabric, and glory be to God, we had some left. And you know how big I am on not wasting fabric? Because of this, I used the excess fabric to make some pouches. I made them detachable so you can take them off and put it on another bag, or you can wear it on a belt or something. It's completely up to you. And they're also big enough to hold a couple of coins or a bank card or even your Oyster card. So it's easy to just, tap without having to take your card out. The last and final detail on the bag was the patch pockets, which I thought was very important as well, because with tote bags, it's always so hard to reach in and find your phone or find your keys. Those small things that get lost at the base of the bag makes it such a terrible experience trying to find it. All these details come together to elevate the bag and make it very functional, and that's exactly what I was going for. Complemented by an original Yuniti artwork, I think that we made the perfect tote bag. I mean, they're all cut from the same canvas, but they're all unique in their own right because they come from different parts of the canvas. So each bag has a unique print to it, and that was one of our USPs. Functional bag meets wearable art. I think everyone should get one. Morning guys, it is 6:20. Tried to do some work. My eyes were just shutting. Now I'm awake at 6 o'clock. I've reset up the area and I'm gonna get started on the second half of the tote bags. So I finished 18 bags and I need to finish 18 bags before I go home. So that's a full 36. And yeah, I'm just gonna carry on, and I hope that I can finish everything by 5 p.m. and just go home and sleep properly on the bed. So yeah, let's get into it. By Wednesday morning, we were already halfway through the load. 18 bags done, 18 more to go. I was back in factory mode, pressing away. I was still on schedule with this project, but regardless, the pressure was starting to build up a bit because making the tote was only one part of LDF. I was still going to have an open studio and have lots of people walking through the studio for 2 whole days. I had to put up a mini exhibition, set up my work and my brother's, get my business cards ready, just make sure the studio looked good. It was a huge opportunity to show off my work, connect with people, network, and looking back at it now, I feel like that was what was making me a bit nervous. I wanted to make sure that everything was perfect and the studio was presentable and attractive, and I just felt like I was running out of time. I had to speed up. By 3 p.m. that Wednesday, I had finished making all of the tote bags. Since we made the last minute decision to add in the coin pouches, I spent the whole of Thursday working on those. Kelly also came in to put his finishing touches on the bags. The whole of Friday was dedicated to running around, cleaning the studio, last minute carpentry work as usual, putting up all our work on display. And the very last step for our bags was quality control, snipping all the threads, checking that everything was okay, and packaging them ready for sale on our stand at the street market the very next day. The stand was all set up, and slowly but surely, as guests started to arrive, we started making sales. Back at the studio, everything was underway. The main exhibition was downstairs, and I had 2 of my pieces showing in there. They fit beautifully into the space, matching the exhibition theme perfectly. And it was so fulfilling seeing lots of people taking pictures of my work and then coming up to the studio to ask me questions, connect with me. It was a good experience. Our studio was open for all 2 days of the festival, and we had at least 100 people come in over the 2 days to see our work. Half of the space was dedicated to Yuniti's artworks, and the other half was all my fashion pieces. Both practices came together so cohesively. It was such a rich and beautiful display of a wide range of skills between the 2 of us, and we got a lot of positive feedback. We made great connections, and it was very good exposure. Oh, and by the end of the second day, all our bags were sold out. I want to give a big shout out to Yuniti. It was such a successful collaboration, and keep an eye out for them because they've got a lot coming your way.